Welcome, fellow freaks, geeks, and nostalgic 90s nerds to my channel, Slime and Slashers, where, yeah, we talk about everything from Nickelodeon slime to horror movie slashers, but plenty of stuff in between. Today's video, though, yeah, it's another haul. I'm sorry, but it's not just a Halloween haul. But yeah, I will show you some Halloween stuff. It's also a book haul, specifically a new horror book haul, so newer horror books. All right, newer, I say newer. It's not like released this year type of horror books, but newer as in not vintage. So stuff that's released in the last flippin' 15 years or so, let's say. All right, without further ado, guys, let's go to the short intro so that we can get back sooner and dig into all the goodies. Welcome back, guys. Okay, I will make sure to put timestamps below, so if you don't want to watch the part where I show my Halloween decor, then you could skip right to the books, or vice versa. So, if you're not interested in both Halloween decor and books, look to the timestamps below and just go where you want to go. That's fine with me. I appreciate you guys watching no matter what. Comment below, what goodies have you guys found this Halloween season so far? Because yeah, it's September officially now, and I feel like spooky season is upon us, or at least almost upon us. Also comment if you've read any interesting books recently, and comment if you've already read any of the books that I'm going to show in the haul portion, the book haul portion of this video, because I'd like to know what you guys thought of any of the books if you've already read them. Okay, so yeah, I went to flippin' Home Goods / Marshalls again because I couldn't help myself, even though I already went there with Kat like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Whatevs, I said I gotta go again because there's so much good stuff. So I got these cool little seat cushions for some chairs I have outside on my back porch, back patio, whatever you want to call it. Look, freaking adorable pumpkins. Ugh! Next up, I got another kind of a U-shaped rug, is what I would call this, I suppose. Look at it, it's marvelous, it's wonderful, it's so fall. It's fall-tastic. That's not even a thing, but I made it up. Alright, so it's awesome, I love it. And this will be great for my doorway area. I guess you call that an entryway. Frickin' I'm not an adult. I'm not educated at all. What's wrong with me? I am an adult, but I don't act like one apparently. So yes, this will go in my entryway. I'm an adult. If you guys are longtime viewers of mine, then you know that I love candy corn. But if you're new here, you don't know, so I will tell you now. I love candy corn. It's one of my favorite Halloween type of icons in terms of like imagery and graphics. I love the colors. I love the look of a candy corn. I don't know what it is about candy corns. I do enjoy the actual candy, but I think I enjoy the look of candy corn even more than the taste of the actual candy. So this year, I've kind of gone with a candy corn theme for some things I've been buying, and I bought this wonderful soft throw blanket. It's very lovely. I think I am going to put this on our recliner, and that's also going to have a Halloween pillow on it, so it'll be awesome. It'll match together. I mean, the pillow's not candy corn, but it'll go because it's Halloween-y. This is Halloween-y, and it'll all mesh together perfectly. Next up, a big-ass I feel like you can hear me. Next up, a big-ass Halloween rug. So, it's a pumpkin! You can't see because of the flippin' tag, but if I took this tag off, you'd be able to see him. He's a cute little jack-o'-lantern. There he is. So, I am redecorating my bathroom area for Halloween because it's never really been fully decked out for Halloween. So now I have shower curtains, and if you guys did not see me haul the shower curtains, I actually have 2 other Halloween hauls up. One with my friend Kat, one by myself. I will link both hauls below. So if you want to see my shower curtains, I show some in one haul, another in another haul. You could check that out. But I bought 2 bath rugs for the bathroom to go with the different shower curtains, and it just get a really spooky vibe in my bathroom area. Next up, look how cool he looks. He looks all suave, the skeleton. He's just chilling. So wonderful. Bonjour! I have a card that says that. I didn't just come up with that. I've got a skeleton card and it's actually on my bookshelf, so I cannot claim to be that creative and have come up with bonjour. Like, you know, bones, skeleton, anyway. This is the second bath mat I bought, and I love it. More bathroom items. I've got hand towels here for my little hand towel rack in the bathroom, and I love this because these are inverted colors, so each pack comes with 2, but I can mix and match. So I could put one with the black pumpkins and orange background, and behind it I could put one with the black background and the orange pumpkins, and it'll look so cute together. And do you think I stopped there? No, I did not. So here's another item. So I got 2 more sets of bath towels. How many bath towels can one person need? Well, a lot apparently. And again, I mean hand towels when I say bath towels. So here is a Nightmare Before Christmas themed one with Jack all the way around, and most of the background is orange. This black isn't part of the towel. This is just the ribbon tying it together. But it does have black edges here. And the other one is orange with black bats, because I love pumpkins, candy corn, bats, ghosties, and skeletons, duh. I couldn't think of anything else that I liked. I love pumpkins the most and candy corns the most, and then bats are pretty close, skeletons, those icons, those types of graphics for Halloween are my jam. Next up, I got these cute little napkins. I have other napkins that I hauled as well in the one of the 2 previous hauls, and I just wanted more because I think I might use these for Instagram backgrounds, as I already mentioned. Look how cute. Again, we see the candy corns, which I'm very fond of, as I've said, and we've got a pumpkin sucker, so it combines candy, which I love candy to eat, and I love the way candy looks on things as a decoration, like, you know, drawn candy, not like actual candy stuck to things. I like the look of little drawn candy on different things, and it combines my love of candy and pumpkins all in one, so that's fabulous. And look, you got a gummy worm and just little wrapped candies. Very, very cute, and goes all the way around. Same idea on the back side. And again, this could be great for Instagram, or who knows, I could find lots of uses, or I could just use them, you know, as they're intended, as napkins. And if somehow I'm still cold, even though all this Halloween goodness is warming my soul, bitch, well then, I've got a solution. I've got these warm, fuzzy slippers that I could use on my feet. So they're socks, but they're actually kind of a slipper type of material, I should say. So they got the things that, you know, keep you from sliding on the floor. They're really thick and cozy. Look at this one. Look, oh, this one's a similar design but different background. Both of them have pumpkins on the bottoms because, again, I love pumpkins. You know, Jack's the pumpkin king. I guess I'm the pumpkin queen. Even though I'm Aunt Sally, I'm in love with pumpkins. I love pumpkins. Okay, all of that was from Home Goods / Marshalls, and last but not least, yeah, I went back to Bath & Body Works because I just happened to see, as I was driving around, I went and looked in the window and it said the candles, the big 3-wick candles were on sale. So I basically got 2 for the price of 1, and I'm very excited. So I went back and bought these. This is Pumpkin Vanilla Cream, and it smells marvelous. But look at this beautiful outside of the candle. Oh god, I wish you guys could smell it. I wish smell-o-vision was real. In some cases, I guess. In like the case of good smells, yes. And next up, Salted Caramel Old Fashioned. The only bad thing is this year, I feel like I've bought a lot of candles that are like food scented or like dessert scented, which I kind of probably should have bought some more subtle scents as well. But whatever, you only live once. And this is the type of smells I want in my life this year. So literally, all I could say once again is whatevs. Alright, and now for the book portion of the haul. Sorry guys, if you don't like Halloween stuff, I don't know who doesn't. But anyway, for my bookish friends who only like book stuff and not Halloween stuff, here is the book content. And I'm excited about this because it's Ray Bradbury, The October Country. I have already read Something Wicked This Way Comes, and I've already read The Halloween Tree, and apparently I read Fahrenheit 451, but I don't remember it at all. But now I have October Country, and I'm very excited because this will be great to read for a future October. I definitely probably won't get to it this year, but I'm just happy to have it for my collection. And it's a newer edition, so That's why I'm calling it a newer horror book, because it's not a vintage copy. 2 books that I've been wanting for a very long time. These have been on my wish list for, I don't even know, at least a year and a half. When I first got into reading as an adult, these were high up on my list because they just scream Halloween in terms of the covers. Look at them. I've heard this one's pretty good. It's got like a Scooby-Doo vibe, I've heard. And this one, the premise has just sounded fascinating to me ever since I first saw it online. So we have here Cosmology of Monsters, and this is by Sean Hamill. Just close up of a very cool human hand and a furry creature hand. Kind of looks like Bigfoot or a wolf or werewolf. Next up, Meddling Kids. Just look at this up close. Group of kids, cute little doggy. Edgar Cantero. And it just seems like it's going to be fun. If you guys have read these, again, let me know what you thought below. And let me read you a little bit about this book really quick on the back.
Noah Turner sees monsters. His father saw them and built a shrine to them with The Wandering Dark, an immersive horror experience that the whole family operates. His practical mother has caught glimpses of terrors but refuses to believe, too focused on keeping the family from falling apart. His brilliant older sister, Eunice, can't exorcise them from her mind, no matter how many versions of the story she commits to paper, and his eldest sister, the dramatic and vulnerable Sydney, won't admit to seeing anything but the beckoning glow of the spotlight until it swallows her up. Noah Turner sees monsters, but unlike his family, Noah lets them in.
Next up, a middle grade horror book, Hide and Seeker. I've heard wonderful things about this, both from my friend Kat, and also from my friend Katrina Brown. She's a YouTube channel, check her out. She really enjoyed this book. And just look at this cover, fantastic, marvelous, all the positive words you could use to describe a cool cover. I would love to say all of the positive words at once about this book. Next up, Roald Dahl's Book of Ghost Stories, and this cover is very fun, very spooky, totally matches the vibe of what this collection is supposed to be. So essentially, this is just a collection of some of Dahl's favorite ghost stories by other authors. So not his stories, other people's stories. And I'm intrigued by the type of stories he likes, because his stories, I read a long time Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is the book that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is based on, and it's a lot darker than the movie, and the original movie with Gene Wilder is pretty dark, but it's definitely different from the book, from what I recall. And I really would love to, at some point, read his book, The Witches, because I own that. I've seen the movie many times, but I've never read the original book by him, so I do plan on reading that. But his style is odd, but in a very interesting, awesome way, and that's why I want to read it and read more by him in general, and I want to read what type of stuff he likes, like in this collection. Another collection, A Haunted Halloween, and this is by Paul Melnick. I am saying that completely wrong. I know I am. This is the spelling, so you guys sound it out, because I suck at that. But look how fantastic this cover is. So Halloween-y with these creepy scarecrows, and even the back cover is lovely. I actually bought this, God, at least a year ago. I found this at Second and Charles and I never hauled it. It's a really cool looking hardcover. I was drawn in by the cover, and I will show you a close-up of it in a second. But this is Things That Go Bump in the Night, and it's a collection of original stories edited by Jane Yolen and Martin H. Greenberg. And to me, the cover screams fall. We've got this shadow. It almost looks like the shadow is conjuring these leaves to come inside, and the leaves is like a long arm and hand reaching for the reader, coming out of the cover almost. Last but not least, we've got Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge, and this book is making the rounds. Everyone's talking about it because it has been adapted in that adaptation. It's a movie. It's coming out fairly soon, and so I want to read the book. I'm going to try really, really hard, even though I've got a long list for books I want to read. I want to read this coming up in October, this October. We will see. I have doubts, but I've got high expectations. And I actually know people who have read this and have liked it, specifically, once again, to mention Katrina over at Katrina Brown. She read this and liked it. I think I've seen on Goodreads a few other people read it and enjoy it. and I just need to read it, especially before I see the movie, because I don't want to see the movie first. I want to read the book and experience that first, and then compare it to the movie, because I love doing that. And I also love doing it the other way around. If I do see the movie first, maybe years ago, then I'll read the book, then I'll rewatch the movie, and I'll compare. I love that. So much fun. Anyway, if you guys have read this, let me know what you thought. No spoilers, please, but I'm very, very excited to finally get to it and finally own a copy. Alright guys, I know I've been doing a lot of hauls, but I actually have plans, and I don't want to speak too soon because sometimes I'll announce I have plans and then I never get to the content plans. But my plans for October and for fall time, they're coming together. I made a whole list of things that I want to do in terms of videos I want to make this morning. This morning I got up, I was typing away, I had all kinds of ideas, and I was very pumped, the creativity was flowing, and just very jazzed because I'm starting to feel the excitement. Even though it's still hot here in Louisiana outside, it's nowhere close to fall weather. That's okay. I'm still getting hyped and really eager for the official first day of fall to come, and that's September 22nd. That's when I really start everything. That's when you guys will see me have decorations up, and I'll be doing a first day of fall vlog. That's something I'll be doing. I also have plans for a lot of top lists, like I'm going to be doing a top 5 underrated slasher movie list, and it's mostly like, you know, non-mainstream slasher movies. Some might be semi-popular, but they're basically not mainstream, like Halloween, Friday the 13th, all that stuff, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's not those types of movies. It's a little bit, you know, a tier underneath, but they're great movies nonetheless. Also, I've got like a list of 10 movies to watch during Halloween time that you wouldn't think to watch during spooky season. It's going to be titled different. I'm still working on that. Basically, underrated movies to watch for Halloween, but the tagline is it's movies that you wouldn't necessarily think are great for Halloween. Like, some of them aren't even really horror movies, and that's what I'm excited to talk about because I've got some really unique ideas. I started making my list for everything. Not just the topics, I made the actual list for a lot of these videos already. I've got like a top 10 creepiest kids movie or children's movie list, and I'm so pumped. So we'll see which ones I get to. I might be saving some of these for next April when I do my old school April thing, like the kids movies thing. I might save that for then. But lots to be excited about, and thank you so much guys for watching me and taking the time. You know, it always means so much to me. I love BookTube and the BookTube community, and I think it just, my love grows and gets amped up every September and October because the community comes together and starts to get basically universally excited, and we all pump each other up and get really, 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 really ready for Halloween. And I love that. I love how the community loves Halloween, and it's so special to share this love with others, and that means a lot to me personally. So guys, yes, thank you for watching and for joining me in the excitement, because it's so much better when I'm not, you know, experiencing this alone. So it's so much better with you guys involved. Alright, for this time though, that is it for me guys. Till next time, you guys know what you can do. I say it each and every video. Keep on killing it. Bye guys!